What up guys, Adrian from YouMotorcycle. Everybody who knows me knows that I love my Harley-Davidson V-Rod. To me the V-Rod is the best bike Harley ever made. There's just two things that I really don't like about my Night Rod. One is this handlebar that's kind of really up here and goofy. The next problem that I see with this bike is the headlight. Let me show you what I mean. See, the 06 Night Rod originally came with this thing. And at the time it was very cool. Sons of Anarchy I think was probably on TV and everybody liked the sort of matte black, badass kind of look. The thing is that the matte black Harley paint, it really doesn't withstand the test of time. It starts to sort of fade. It becomes a not so nice looking matte black. And overall, I just feel like this look is really outdated. For those that don't know, this is the standard 5 3/4 Harley headlight. God created the earth, God created man, man created Harley, Harley created the 5 3/4 headlight, and this thing has been around since the age of dirt. It's time to get rid of it. It's time to put something a lot sharper looking on. These still come on Sportsters and a lot of other, dare I say, lower end Harleys. Let's go with something a little bit newer. So let me show you guys what I bought for the bike. It is a Daymaker style headlight for the V-Rod. It's fully enclosed. Some of them that you see on eBay, they're kind of slash cut here, so the back is really exposed to the elements, and I was worried about how that might affect the longevity of the bike. Everything seems super well sealed, and it looks like it's going to be an easy peasy bolt-on solution. The only problem is there's nothing to hold this on. See, the way this used to work was this would just clamp right through there and that would be your headlight. So what you need is a second piece. This is a headlight V-Rod bracket. So it actually mounts like this, up here, holds your headlight in place. Now there's one more issue. This 1,000-year-old Harley-Davidson bulb they've been using forever uses this kind of plug. The issue is that the old bulb was an H4, I believe. V-Rods use typically H9 and I believe H11. H11 for the high beam, H9 for the low beam. So you need some kind of adapter. Luckily Harley-Davidson makes that. This right here. This is genuine Harley piece. This is really the only thing that I need to buy from Harley. So just to wrap up real quick, one Harley piece, which is an adapter. They call it part number 67657-05. That'll switch over from this style light to this nice V-Rod style. So I bought one of these. I'll put the link in the description. I got one bracket. Boom. And we are gonna get this on because I got stuff to do. So let's do this fast. So the first step obviously is going to be to remove the current light. That was actually super easy. Essentially what's holding it in place is one little bolt down here at the bottom. There's actually a great resource for any kind of work like this. Well, it's Ronnie's website. I'll post a link there too. You can find all sorts of parts, microfiches for your Harley, but essentially this is what we had here. One bolt and one nut that join together to hold that in place. All you got to do is take that out and you'll be right at the stage where I am here. So next step, we're going to remove this old mount. It's 6927106. We don't need that anymore. Take this off. You're going to grab a set of Allen keys. It looks like a metric number 6. There we go. And here too. Those are in there tight. It's okay. This is why I keep things in the packaging all day long. Actually, another good thing to do, take a little cloth, towel, blanket, whatever, and just put it over your front tire fender just so if anything does fall, it's not going to damage your bike. So that's cool. You can put these together now. What I do with my spare stuff is I actually get those big freezer bags because then it just ziplocks everything shut in place. So when I'm looking for the piece, I don't have to try and remember what hardware goes with it afterward. Next thing to do, we're going to open this up. Alright, that's out. Make sure you hold on tight to your hardware. And essentially, that's going to go right here, and it's going to hold the new headlight in place. These new bolts, if you can see them, are also number 6s. They are definitely noticeably shorter, but I think we'll be okay. Oh yeah, that fits right in really nicely. Easy peasy. Awesome. Now I'm going to go back and forth a few times so I'm not over cranking one all the way before doing the other one. Another thing I want to tell you guys about this project is when I first got the quote for everything I was going to need, the total came to 684 bucks Canadian. I think that's around 500 bucks US. That was pretty crazy. what I managed to do is I managed to do it for probably around 200, 250 all in Canadian, so maybe about 175 US. Again, all the parts that I'm actually going to need are going to be in the description below. However, this one relay right here, this is the critical component. You need to have this or you're going to have to splice wires, and honestly I'd rather keep my wiring harness in perfect condition. Oh, P.S. if you guys are enjoying this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is a really new YouTube channel. It's a new initiative that I'm doing. So if you're enjoying the video, please hit the like, hit the subscribe. It'll really help these videos rank a lot better, help more people find them, and help you see what else I'm doing with the V-Rod, my Sportster, and all the other bikes I got in here. See right here? That's where your old headlight used to pop into. And what we're going to do is pop this in there, and then the other ends are going to go to the back of the new light. So I'm just going to kind of tuck these behind all these other wiring harness components. And you just got to make sure that you're not pulling on anything or tugging on anything. And I think this is more than enough slack, so we should be good. Now the headlight didn't come with instruction that I saw, but one thing I noticed was it came with these extras. And I don't know if these things are extenders or if these things are some kind of reverse polarity thing. However, I did see in the reviews that everyone says to use them, so we're going to go ahead and use them. All we're going to do, these should be the same. Let me see. Okay. So you should hear a snap on each one, and we're going to pop these in. So one is marked high, one is marked low. Now let's see if we know what the hell we're doing. Gonna turn the key. Hopefully the bike doesn't explode. Whoa, that is really bright. That is like noticeably brighter. I see in the video it's coming up pretty blue, but in real life it's coming out extremely white. So that's awesome. I believe that's low beam. Let's see what happens if we hit high beam. High beam, nothing happens, so that's a little bit concerning. I'm gonna guess we blew a fuse. That's not good. Alright, so I'm fairly certain that we blew some kind of fuse or something here. Not really sure how or why. I'm gonna screw this in just so I don't have to worry about it falling. We'll sort out what happened afterwards. Crap. Going back to the headlight casing package, it actually came with the screws that we need. However, I noticed one thing. Looks like this light actually came with its own screws. So I'm going to play it safe because these might be threaded differently, and I'm going to use the screws that actually came with the headlight. It also came with its own Allen key, so you don't have to guess what the size is. So I really think the new headlight looks awesome, but I'm going to do a little bit of homework before I try and figure out if I just have crossed wires, or if I popped a fuse, or what's going on. So I think I'm going to wrap up the video right here. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you like the video. Hit the subscribe if you want to see how I ended up clearing this up. Again, all the links for what I bought is in the description box, but you might want to watch the next video to make sure this thing actually works before you buy it. Alright? Peace.